Okay, now that I have all my supplies ready, we're actually going to start stringing the board, and I'm going to have my warp string connected, so I'm just going to pull it, but I'm not going to do any cutting, certainly not yet, and I'm going to pick a front side of my board, which I've already done. Then I'm going to find the teeth at the top here, and I'm going to start on my left because it's easier for me, and I'm going to pull my warp string down through that end tooth right there, and I'm going to leave a little bit extra on the back, and then I have one piece of tape ready to go already ripped off, and I'm going to tape that piece down, and here's where I'm going to use my Sharpie marker, and I'm going to write down my name, and then you're going to write down your class hour, whatever hour you have art, on the back. Then I'm going to string my board, making sure that I keep my strings only on the front side of the board. So in order to do that, I'm going to go down directly across from the first tooth that I just went in, and I'm going to go down through the bottom tooth, but instead of going down the back side of my board and stringing the back side as well, I'm going to floss around the tooth like that. So I have that little loop, we call that floss. I'm going to floss around that tooth so that I'm coming back on the front side again, going through that tooth, and now doing the same thing on the back. I'm going to floss that tooth and come back down the front side, and I'm going to continue to do that pattern, flossing, coming back down the front side, flossing, coming back down the front side, all the way until I get to the end of my board. Okay. Once I'm at the end of my board, then I'm going to use my second piece of tape, and at that time I will cut my string on the back, and yours may end on the same side you started on, or you may have your ending on this side of the board. Either one is not going to matter. You just have to make sure that your front piece is taped down, and then your ending warp string is taped down as well. And then you're actually ready to start weaving.